All right, dear friends, how are you today? Aaron here, bringing your daily horoscope for Monday, the 17th of August, 2020. We've got the moon moving into the sign of Leo today, getting ready for the Leo new moon happening on the 18th. All right, so we also have Mercury conjunct the sun. It started yesterday and is going to continue today. So it started on Sunday and can continue on Monday. All right, so sun and Mercury both at 25 degrees. All right, and around 5 o'clock today, Eastern Standard Time, the moon will be lining up fire sign to fire sign with Chiron over there in Aries. And we still have this grand fire trine happening. So this is a good boost that's getting us ready for this new moon. Okay. So it's like we needed to, over the weekend, we needed to tap into our emotional resources, if you will, again, on what we value, emotionally, what we value in life. Okay. And now with the moon moving into Leo, it's about consistency, right? Going from a cardinal sign to a fixed sign. It's about consistency. Okay? And the moon is our emotional needs. So emotionally staying consistent, not rocking the boat. Similar to this Taurus field, but Taurus being the earth sign, the stability in earth, grounded. This is stability in our fire, our passions, the things that drive us. The things that drive us, right? So sometimes we can feel a spark, the creation of something, the initiation, intuition to create a new project or a new journey, something like this, right? And then we start something and we don't follow through with it. Okay, so this energy today, as well as leading into the new moon, is very important, is about the continuation, right? Again, that consistency, following through with whatever we've started. So what begins here follows through here. So we're talking about taking the initiation, taking the first steps to our own healing parts about ourselves that we might not love. Okay, falling in love with those aspects of ourselves, a new emotional, valuing our emotions. And that which we love about ourselves, right? And as well as Mars and Eris still conjunct here on Monday, how we're dealing with the information that we receive. Okay, we're rejected. We didn't get this job. We didn't get the person we were after. Do we bury our heads in the sand? Do we give up? Do we give up hope? Well, we were passionate. We were passionate about something, so we wanted to go in this direction. But maybe something, a door closed or whatnot, so we'd given up. Well, this energy here, and especially with this grand fire trine happening, is saying, stay consistent. Just because that one thing didn't work out doesn't mean that it's all not going to work out. It just wasn't the right person or the right thing or the right, whatever. But that doesn't mean stop giving up. Stop following your dreams or whatever it may be. We still, of course, have Neptune sextile to Jupiter. Okay, expansion of our physical reality and tapping into the unknown. How wild can our dreams get? How wild can this life get? How great can we expand ourselves? So if we're holding on to those images in our heads, if we're holding on to those things that we love dearly and staying consistent, it will come into fruition. So that's part of the beauty of this day. And again, leading into this new moon that's going to be happening on Tuesday. Okay, so staying consistent. Whatever we've started, finishing, right? It's one of the coolest things, it's such a simple thing, like making your bed when you get out of it in the morning, following through, finishes. It's just like when we come home, we come home with a bunch of groceries. Anything, we can feel like, oh, this part is done. Part of this is done. And now I'm just going to relax. Right, I'm gonna kick up and check out Facebook or watch YouTube or watch a movie or something. And it's like, if we haven't finished this job though, now more things can go wrong. The refrigerator stuff is starting to go bad. The freezer stuff's starting to melt. You know what I mean? So it's like making sure that we're following through with everything. You probably didn't need that analogy. I probably said it enough, but that's pretty much and the meat of when I get into this new moon that's happening as well on Tuesday. It's really the meat of it, staying committed to whatever it is and raising our vibration up, and then having that yes I can attitude, right? That last 10% is always like the most challenging. The first 90% of something is like, okay, we've got it, we're going, and that last 10% of following up and putting the finishing touches and the button on it, seeming the last challenging pieces. And this is like, hey, let's do this. Make sure we follow through and receive the reward at the end for doing so, right? So good start of the week, my friends. Thanks for hanging out with me as always. Have a beautiful Monday, and we'll see you tomorrow.